Hey, and a big welcome back to all my pop culture aficionado friends here. Back with another comic haul. Uh, I've been sitting on some funds for a while that I'd made playing music and just kind of waiting for the right time to, let go of it, and buy some comics. So I've got some stuff coming in, or had stuff coming in for a couple weeks, and probably have some stuff coming in for a couple more weeks. But just want to show you a cool back issue haul. This is just stuff. Runs I'm trying to complete, stuff I upgraded, a first appearance that I wanted for a long time, which kind of, I don't know if there's any kind of debate about it, but I always kind of wondered, and it might be a question to ask on Comic Book Memories. Uh, might be a question of the day. I don't know, but like what do you like? Do you like to collect runs? Do you like to collect characters? Key issues, just how do you do your collecting? And mine just covers all of that. I like collecting little short runs, maybe not even like a whole series, but just like a run within a run. Certain characters, maybe collecting those appearances. Some like short runs. Like I'm really big into collecting short runs from the '70s. But this is just some stuff I've had in the cart for a while, and some stuff. You know what happens sometimes, you put it in a cart and then by the time you go back and get it, it's gone. So I had to get it from other sources. So that happened a couple times with this stuff. So anyway, I'll shut up and just start showing books. How's that? This is one I kind of had on my list. Just from this era, I just love right before they started doing the Batman team ups from Bravenbow. I just kind of like, little oddball team ups like this. This is a great Silver Age book, Brave and Bold, number 73, Aquaman and Adam. And there's nothing in this stack that's near mint. I mean, all of it is like, I'm just trying to fill runs and just collecting stuff I like, maybe upgrading a little bit. There's probably nothing in here better than a find. Most of it's like higher, what I would call higher low grade. So good, very good to a find in a couple cases. But just as long as I have it, I'm not worried about having perfect books. But yeah, I thought this was a really cool cover. This is Carmine Infantino on the cover pencils. I think Chuck Quidera is his name. I think the same guy that did a lot of the Blackhawk stuff. And Howard Purcell did the interior art. So fun little story. This is a run I'm trying to complete, so I'm chipping away slowly. I'm probably about 2/3 to 3/4 of the way there. SheHulk, number 16. I love this run. Love Mike Vosberg's art. Really big fan of his stuff. So happy to have that one. Another short run series. It went 20 some odd issues. All those great Marvel monster and horror reprints from the '70s. But this is one that I needed. And Chamber of Chills, this is number 4. This is one of those titles that's like a great mix. I think early on they did like some original news stories, and then later on it kind of got into a lot of the Kirby and Ditko and Don Heck reprints. Stan Lee. But this is a really cool issue. It's got all new stories. This is a Frank Brenner cover, and it's got Frank Brenner art on the inside. Really, really nice art. And I think you got another story in here. Got Howard Chaykin art, and there's someone else. Can't really remember. But just a beautiful little package here, just for a few bucks. Probably in a VG. But I think I'm getting close on this one. Maybe 5 or 6 issues. So just pick them up when I can. Another kind of subset. I love Tomahawk. But I'm really trying to get when they started like all the Joe Kubert and Neil Adams covers on through the end of the run. So this is one I needed. Neil Adams cover number 118. Lower grade, but like I say, I don't care. Just trying to complete the runs. It's a really cool Neil Adams cover. This is an upgrade. It's one of my beloved 100-pagers, and this really isn't high grade. But it's a lot better than the one that I've got already. This is Brave and Bold number 114. Batman and Aquaman. Got some great reprints. Green Arrow, The Martian Manhunter, Teen Titans. Got an Aquaman solo story in this one. Got a great Jim Aparo And looks like Nick Cardy cover. Not sure about the other one. A lot of times you'd have 2 or 3 different artists on these 100 pages, really just kind of like reprint an image or part of a cover. So good stuff there. And we got Challengers of the Unknown. Picked up 3 issues of this. I love the era when they went for like the 15-cent covers, and you saw like with Tomahawk, you saw a lot of Joe Kubert and Neil Adams covers. I think the interior art is by Jack Sparling on a lot of these. But here's just a great cover, and I didn't have these. There's number 69, great Joe Kubert. Awesome stuff there. Number 70 with a Neil Adams cover. I think a lot of these were written by Denny O'Neil too, so another reason to pick them up. Just really good storytelling and some nice art by Jack Sparling in these. And number 71, more of the same, except this is a Nick Cardy cover. So you get like the best of the best in these 3. So these probably, you know, like from this era on through the end in the late Bronze Age. And I love all the other early stuff with, you know, Kirby. But I really like this era, early 70s. And this is one I need for my Bravenbow run. I'm trying to collect like maybe issue 90 through the end of the run, because I think maybe issue 92 is when Jim Aparo started. Aparo didn't do this one, but you know, when you get to be get in collecting those runs, you kind of want to be a completist. At least I am. But we've got Bravenbow number 96, Batman and Sergeant Rock. Great 15-cent cover. Got Cardy on the cover and the interior, so an extra treat there. And this is another upgrade. Number 134, Batman and Green Lantern. And, you know, like I said, this is still probably just a VG because it's got a little crease there. But my original, I'm trying to upgrade a lot of my, I guess, well-loved childhood copies. At least a very good anyway. But yeah, I think I'll come up with a new grading system, you know, like loved and well-loved and past well-loved. I think the one I had is like past well-loved from my childhood. So good story here. And here's another upgrade. I love the when they restarted Plastic Man in the 70s. And this is probably my favorite of that run. I think the first 10 issues were from the Silver Age, and I want to get those too, but I really want to like get all these like in pretty decent shape. And so this is another upgrade to a past well-loved copy that I have. This is number 13. And nothing screams Bronze Age like Ernie Chan on a DC cover. And if you wonder why Plastic Man is fighting Plastic Man, special guest star, spoiler alert, Robbie Reed, Dial H hero. And you get to see classics like King Candy and the Human Starfish and the Mole and just all kinds of goodies. And I love this story. So much fun. And the Ramona Fraden on the art, on the interior. So just probably $2 or $3. All kinds of fun reading. So, nice little rabbit hole to go down. And continuing on with trying to complete some of those early 70s Marvel monster reprints and horror reprints. Weird Wonder Tales, number 11. So happy to have that one. Getting close on this one. And this is one that I had originally as a kid, and I don't know what happened to it. Probably went the way of a lot of my stuff from my first divorce, long, drawn-out horror story. But I've replaced almost all of that stuff that I lost from 30 years ago. But this is a story I really loved. Green Lantern, Green Arrow, number 95. Got Green Arrow shaved his goatee off there, and guest starring Jon Stewart and Black Canary. So a really good story. And as far as runs, this is one that I'm trying to complete too. I've got the Denny O'Neil Adams run, but when they restarted it with issue 90, I'm trying to get like all the Mike Girl covers and interiors. And he did several covers after he stopped doing interiors on this because, you know, he was doing other stuff like the Legion, Superman the Legion. He went to Warlord, and so he still did a lot of covers, but he stopped the interiors towards like the late 90s in the run, maybe 100. I'm not sure, but I'm trying to complete that little run again. And this is one I'm kind of getting started on. I probably got like 15 issues, but I want to try to get the whole series because I just love the character. Lots of fun in this one. Got Adam number 35. Lots of great fun. Gil Kane, Sid Green art. What's not to like? And another run I'm trying to complete, probably, I don't know, maybe 8 issues shy now. I think there's 46 issues in this. Secrets of Haunted House. Great Bronze Age DC horror title. Number 25. Did not have this one. Great Luis Dominguez cover. And last 3, we have Supergirl, number 8. This, I put a stake in this one because this is the last. I actually had this issue, but I had it coverless. It was my childhood copy, so upgraded this one. This one's got a couple little cuts here on the cover, but a lot better than the one I had. So this completes my Supergirl run. Really happy to have this one done. So put a pin in that one. And also another run that I completed. Happy to complete this one. Is a Lash, number 7, last one I needed. Great stories by Denny O'Neil and Sergio Aragones. I think Sergio did like the thumbnails, and then of course you got the great Nick Cardy covers and art. So fun, great little Western series. I know we got some fans of this out there. And last but certainly not least, this is a key book I wanted for a while, just because the people that know me, I know Rod and Higgy and Steve, Charlton 66, and a bunch of you guys like the little B and C list characters. And this is a book I wanted for a while, and I finally found a deal, where it wasn't going to break my bank. Let's put it that way. But a big fan of Jack of Hearts from Marvel. And this one we have, it's sort of like a cameo, I guess, but it's actually the first appearance of Jack of Hearts, Deadly Hands of Kung Fu 22. And this, I got this off eBay from Lee's Comics, but his grading is right. I mean, he graded this as a good. And the only thing you have is like a few spine ticks here, and he guarantees there's no coupons cut out or no pages missing. And I checked all the way through it, and it was a really nice copy, but I'll get to show you the first appearance here. I actually found a list online that showed all the appearances of Jack of Heart chronologically. So he really didn't have his own book until like the mid 80s. He had like a 4-issue miniseries, which I have that, but I kind of want to collect from the first appearance on up through like the end of the Bronze Age, which that probably was one of his last appearances in the Bronze Age. I think he might have been in Contest of Champions. And then, and I'm thinking about maybe later on trying to find all the other appearances. But, of course, Deadly Hands of Kung Fu, that's a great title anyway. I know we got a lot of Kung Fu fans out there. Our buddy Rob Brown, I know he's a big Kung Fu guy. So I'd be surprised if he didn't have this. But you also got, this is like an early appearance of White Tiger. And this might have been like the first Hispanic or Latino superhero. At least for Marvel, I think it was. But you got a great cover by Ken Barr, and George Perez, I think, created or co-created the White Tiger. And there's a great little pinup by George Perez. And got some great art in here. Got scripts by Chris Claremont and Bill Mantlo, Keith Giffen, art by Rudy Nebres and Rico Rival. So just some, you guys know what these black and white magazines are all about. I mean, it's just great art and story. Never thought I would like black and white magazines when I was a kid, but I just kind of slowly got into them through the Planet of the Apes magazine. After that, I just wanted everything black and white. So another rabbit hole. I got a lot of black and white stuff, but I was really happy to get this one. Like I said, this art is just outstanding. So let's get to the first appearance of the Jack of Hearts, and it's in the at the end of the White Tiger story. Rico Rival. I love Rico Rival, another one of those Filipino artists. But yeah, here we go. First appearance, Jack of Hearts. I think he was in several issues of this, so I'm going to try to complete all those. And I think the first time he was in a color comic, which I think I got that in a cart right now. I think it was like Hulk 213 and 214, first time he was in the Marvel color comics. So I'm going to try to work my way through that. I know he was in Iron Man a whole lot, and I'm sure Maranya has got a lot of those issues. So shout out to her, because she's a big, huge Iron Man fan. But yeah, just really happy to have this one. And I got another first appearance coming in a few days from the same magazine. I think it's issue 19, which is, I do believe, it's like the first appearance of the White Tiger. So a couple key issues I'm happy to have. So really happy to have this book and all the rest. Like I say, that might be a good question. What do you collect? You know, do you collect characters, just runs within runs, subsets, keys? Just, yeah, if you guys want to let me know through here on this channel, or maybe on Saturday when Rod and I do this. We probably already have a question today for that, but this might be one for the future. So let me know. Hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed going through these and rebagging them and flipping through, and got another stack of reading here. I haven't even started on my other stack that I got, but more stuff coming in. So got some action figures, which is kind of odd for me, but yeah, lots of fun stuff. All right, guys, onward and upward.